Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Like I said before the break, everybody has a story. Here at the Sports Desk, we like to plug into everything that makes up our local sports scene. It's not just prep sports and El Camino College highlights. So we took a stroll through Wilson Park on one Monday evening just to check out the Parks and Rec Adult Softball League. Nobody knew we were even coming. We found a small group taking batting practice, getting ready for their summer season, and we just fired up the cameras. But like I said, everybody has a story. Sometimes you just got to ask. So this one goes to show you never know who you'll meet, even on a simple stroll through the park. Our newest addition to the Sports Desk, Sarah Hodges, brings that to you.
I was on the field with a few of the other teachers practicing, and I fell and hit my head. They had to take me to the hospital because it was pretty severe. They did a scan to make sure that it wasn't actually bleeding inside my brain, and when they did the brain scan, they found the cyst in my brain.
A benign cyst that doctors say Daniel was more than likely living with his entire life. Even though the cyst was non-cancerous, it was in a very dangerous spot in his brain, and almost a year later, the cyst made a slight move.
I started to get really dizzy and really bad tunnel vision, and I just had to lay my head down on my desk.
That's when Daniel's wife, Christy, took him straight to the emergency room.
We're very deep in our faith, so we prayed a lot, and we had a lot of faith in God. I was changing Paisley's diaper, and as I was changing her diaper is when they actually rolled him down to the emergency room, so I actually missed him, and I didn't get to say goodbye, and I was having a slight panic attack, and one of the nurses saw me, and she grabbed me and she said, "We're going down," and they let me talk to him and give him a kiss on the forehead.
With family so far away and a newborn baby to care for, Christy was challenged to be the strongest she had ever been.
She was 6 weeks old and just so tiny, and I found out he had to have surgery, and we had no family around. Everybody was, back home in the Midwest, so I was feeling very alone. And but it only took a few minutes until the military family kicked in, the neighbor family kicked in. I'm going to start crying already. Everybody bringing diapers and clothes, and just awesome.
About 5 months after surgery, Daniel was fully recovered and back doing what he loved the most.
I definitely knew I was going to continue being active. I had a really great surgeon, and he essentially told me, "You're going to be able to get right back into whatever you're doing."
In 2013, Daniel was stationed in El Segundo at the Space and Missile Systems Center. The Collins family chose Torrance as their new home.
As soon as we moved here and he found out that there was a softball league, he immediately got a team together. I think we lived here for less than a week, and he had already had a team put together. He was ready to go. I'm like, "How did you find 12 people to be on your team already?" It's so awesome to see him out there running and, laughing and playing, and he is, everybody loves him. He's a team player, and he's just a good spirit.
I thank God every day for giving me a second chance at life.
And life couldn't be any more happy. Sarah Hodges for Sports Desk.
Thanks for that story, Sarah. And Captain Carroll's softball season starts this first week of May. Going to be great to see him and his friends out at Wilson Park enjoying a game we all love. For anybody looking to join in on the fun, visit torranceca.gov. The current season will run from May through August, but you can always get prepared to join or even start your own team, just like Dan did. Now, if there's anything else you want to reach out to us for, we're always an easy find on Facebook and online. Maybe you want to promote another local rec league or program taking place here in Torrance. Maybe you know somebody with an incredible story like the one we just shared. Or maybe you're going to join us in this year's Surfing for a Cure Relay. Last week, we took a little flashback to the 2013 Surfing for a Cure right here in Torrance Beach, and this year we're going to get our own team together on the Sports Desk. I promise more details, so more details you shall have. Surfing for a Cure is hosted June 22nd by the Young and the Brave Foundation. Young and Brave is a nonprofit founded by professional surfer Nathaniel Curran and Matt Coulter. So they'll be out on the beach with us, raising money in the ongoing fight against cancer. bringing as many good vibes as we can possibly handle. We're putting together our own Sports Desk team as we speak, so if you want to be a part of it all, just simply send us an email to the Sports Desk at torranceca.gov. We're looking for at least 10 more surfers, longboarders, shortboards. I don't care if you want to paddle out with fins and a balsa hand plane. The point is, we're going to paddle out and have a grand old day. And when it's all said and done, everything we raise will be donated to the Children's Hospital of LA. This coming week, we'll have details on where you can send your friends and family to donate anything from $2 to $2,000 in your name. But first, you got to join our team. So get online, send us an email today. I can't wait to hear from you all. All right, everybody, that wraps up another week on the Sports Desk. Always a good time hanging out with you. We will see you next time.